One of the songs I've enjoyed learning and teaching the most this past year has been So Much to Say by Dave Matthews. And it's a really interesting riff on a musical level, and technically it feels pretty strange to play. So I'll play it a few times and at about full speed, and then I'll break it down how to do it. So So I did an alright job there. If you play a lot, then you can start to smooth a lot of this stuff out. And just actually, you really have to kind of get your hands warmed up for the song because you got to make some pretty big jumps. But here's how you do it. So I'll try to get both these in the frame. What you want to do is slide. First thing, you slide your middle finger from 3 or about 3. I just do it from 3 though, to the 5th fret. And then you use your ring finger and your pinky and you put them on the B and the G string. So this is an A minor chord. First I'm just going to show the shapes, and then I'm going to do show more how to do the picking. So that's the first step. Then you put your first finger on the 4th fret and you slide from 4 to 6. Then your middle finger on 7. So the first part should be. So make sure you can do that. 3 to 5, pinky and 3rd finger up on the 5th fret. And then 4 to 6, the middle finger on 7. So I'll just do it a few times. Then what you want to do is hit the open E string. And then with your 3rd finger, put it on the 8th fret and slide down. I usually start to release the slide around here, around the 3rd fret. So it's 0, 8. So the whole first part goes. So 3 to 5. 5th frets, 4 to 6, middle finger 7, open E, 8th fret. So once you can do that, then you can start worrying about the right hand. And in the live version of this song, Dave Matthews is like keeping his hand going the whole time, so it sounds a little different. I actually think it sounds cooler to play it like he does if you look up the live version, if you're doing it by yourself, versus on the video, it's a little cleaner sounding because he has other parts going on. So I'm gonna do it more like he does in the live version, which is a little bit sloppier, but basically what you want to do is keep his hand going the whole time. So what I'm doing is I'm going. This is going to be hard to explain. So I'm kind of strumming on the bass. Then I hit these two, and I'm muting a lot of the strings when I hit this. And then I do a down pick. I found it's actually easier to use down picks here. So that's just 2 down picks. I don't know why it's easier to do that for me, but. And then down pick here. But see, in the live version, he's keeping, like, he keeps it going more. want the cleaner sound, it's slide, mute, mute, strum, down pick, down pick, down pick, down pick. So slide, mute, mute, strum. There's a slide with down pick, down pick, down pick. So that's actually the easier riff of the two main riffs in the song. I just spent a lot of time on it because that will give you the feeling for the next riff. So I'll do it a few more times, so make sure you can do this. Another thing that helps, I find, is if I actually do palm mute. When I was doing it originally, I was strumming out here so people could see it. But if I palm mute like the bottom 3 strings a little bit, then when you're doing more of the mutes up on top, you don't have to worry about accidentally hitting open strings. So you don't want to be strumming like this. You could, but the chances of starting to hit these strings, since the song's so repetitive, just increases. Or if you kind of keep your hands on those, even though I'm keeping my fingers out here more so it doesn't have a palm mute sound, then in case you do hit these strings, they ring out really faintly, so it's not as big of a deal. Alright, so the next riff is the cooler one, and you go like this. So you get to there, but instead of doing the 0-8 slide, you go. And that's a big sus2 chord. That's 1, 3, 5. Then you go up to the 10th fret, and you do the same shape that we did on the 5th fret, up on the 10th fret. And then you do the same sus2 shape down here on the 3rd fret. 3, 5, 7. But he goes like this. So I'll do it really slow. It goes. So the hardest thing about this song is to get from here down to here fast enough to make it sound smooth and not jerky. So you gotta get down there real fast. Then up to this chord on the 10th fret, which is 10, 10, 10 on the B and G strings. That's sus2 shape. So I'll just play a few times. Oops, sorry. He does it really fast. And the strum pattern for this is same for the first part. So down, slide, mute, mute, strum, then slide. Then here I just go down, down, up, down, slide up to 10, mute, mute, strum. Then here I do mute, mute, down, 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 down. It's pretty involved. For songs like this, I don't really bother to worry about my right hand at all. I just keep playing it until I can do it by ear. So here's the first 2 riffs together, and the last part's easy. Does this one 3 times or 2 times, and then this. He does it faster, like. So there's the main riffs, and then the other part is just in the middle of the song. He does this little breakdown. And it sounds like he's just going like this. A5, which is 5th fret, this is a power chord. And D5, 5th fret. Then G5. And then, oops. And then D5. back to that. So real quick, what's going on with this song on the musical level that's kind of interesting is this is an A minor chord. This is the root, this is called the fifth, and this is the flat 3, which makes it minor. So then he slides into the major third. So it's basically like he's going and switching to A major. So all of a sudden went from A minor to A major. Then he hits the open string, then he hits the note C right here, which is basically going back to minor. So it's kind of like he's switching between A minor and A major. It's kind of like he's going. Of course, doesn't sound like that because he's not strumming chords; he's doing individual notes. But it's pretty weird, and I've also never seen anyone do this before, which got me excited when I learned the song. People do this all the time. You're holding on A. You're holding on either A minor or A major or A5, and you're hitting C in the bass. But here he's doing it up here. I just never thought to do this. It's kind of a useful thing because you could do E major. So that's kind of a cool thing he does. So this is A minor, A major. And then this is a F sus2. And this is D minor. And this is a G sus2. So the key, I mean, would kind of be like A minor. Of course, it sounds nothing like that. It has its own unique feel and sound. And then here, this would be like in the key of D major, but it kind of works. It works as a breakdown, and so it just sounds kind of happy. Yeah, when I what also impresses me about this is when I learned this riff, I was thinking, there's no way, like if I made up this riff on guitar, I would have no clue what to sing over this. Like this doesn't even sound like it's possible. It sounds so weird to me that I can't even imagine what kind of lyrics you would sing over this or how you would sing over it. So Dave Matthews just really impresses me that he is able to come up with lyrics that would fit with something like this. It's just so weird. But the song seems to be like about the pressures of other people and making you a little crazy and stuff like that, especially if you watch the music video. So anyways, it's one of my favorite songs, and hopefully this was helpful. All right, bye.